Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards for the counterparts. The first one for masculine is the High Priestess of Water. Being intuitive in regards to emotions, having the inner knowing, tapping into their emotions, stabilizing them, getting grounded within their own emotions. What else am I picking up? Being aware of emotions, feelings. Let's get one for mutual. High Priestess of Air. An understanding of their thoughts, trying to balance them out. High Priestess of Air. Communication, trying to balance out communication. And for feminine, excuse me, we have Chaos. Chaos surrounding fulfillment. Chaos, that's a tornado. It's air mixed with rain, water, so it's a little mix of both. Maybe even a little bit of tornado type energy, destructive behavior, maybe feeling chaotic and ungrounded. Let's talk about it. Getting some fear surrounding the feminine, some fear, anxiety, disappointment emotionally. Well, let's talk about it, masculine. How we feeling today? How we feeling today, masculine? Tower moment. I'm gonna scooch this back just a little bit. I never adjust for this particular deck. Alright, Tower moment. Crashing down. It's like things are crumbling down in the water. So, going to the High Priestess of Water. Things are coming crashing down emotionally for them. Oh, that's too many. Yep, Four of Pentacles. Having that tower moment is causing him to hold back. Causing some type of resistance. Mental blockages. Let's try that again. Eight of Swords. Being mentally blocked. Mentally stagnant, mentally fuzzy, unable to get a clear picture mentally. So whatever's going on emotionally is causing some static mentally, so he's needing to hold back, needing to resist. Let's see what else. How else are we feeling today, masculine? Mentally stuck. And it's like he's trying to cut through it. He's trying to get clarity through that static. Eight of Swords and Ace of Swords is Nine of Swords. Some fears, anxieties, worries, overthinking, needing clarity, needing truth, needing understanding. Abundance, celebration. Maybe spending time alone. Sorry, this deck is huge for my hands, and it's just try. So I don't use it often because it actually hurts. Too many cards. It's like reconciliation is on its way. Three of Cups and Three of Wands. Hope is on the way. It's like being patient, waiting to climb that ladder, waiting to get up there to put that fire out, right? The abundance is on hold, is waiting to elevate. In the meantime, there's work, there's effort, there's, details being paid attention to, being perfected, being worked out. Eight of Pentacles. Masculine. I'm sorry, this deck is huge. Let's try and get a complete shuffle. Since these are acting difficult, let's get some energy involved in it. Okay. Masculine, how else are we feeling? What are we working on? Doing some hard work. I think some things are come crashing down emotionally, which is causing resistance and holding back, keeping him mentally stuck. He's needing to cut through some of those things. Waiting for reconciliation, wanting to reconcile, but still waiting for it. Doing some hard work, resisting, holding himself, having self-control, having the strength, which is, it's a part of strategy. It is a part of, with the Knight of Swords, the Games Master is a strategic move. Because we do have some stuck energy. We have 3-3. 8-8. Hold on, bear with me. Angel number 88 is a sign from the angels that it's time to take better care of yourself in different ways. Yeah, I was getting a little bit of that. It was more of a mental clarity thing. His emotions are getting the better of him, which is things are crashing down emotionally for him. He's needing to cut through some of those things that are holding him mentally stagnant and causing that static, that picture that's not quite clear. He's trying to get a clear picture within that. So he resists. He holds back. Expansion and growth. A choice and direction. Getting more information. Manifesting his happiness. Showing up as a friendly, dependable face, but all the while still having mental conflict that needs to be balanced out in order to reach union and completion. His fears are screaming loud and clear. He's wanting to take the leap of faith to gain that mental clarity, to make head over heart decisions. He does miss the situation and he wants to come out of heartbreak, which is funny because that's in reverse. I'm going to flip that. Come out of heartbreak for this connection, but he's walking away emotionally to set himself free. He's taking a risk so he can open up to give and receive love and be successful in whatever he's creating. All right, feminine, what's going on with you? I feel like you're trying to shift from toxic, negative, codependent energies. Independent, willing to present love. Stay independent. Willing to offer love, maybe open up, maybe doing a little flirting. Swiftness. Okay, so she's going through some type of chaos. It's swift. Balancing act, needing to balance things out quickly. Forward movement to weigh options, moving towards weighing options. A shift in her favor. Let's see, to shift things in her favor. Trying to quickly figure out how to shift things in her favor. What else? Okay. Yeah. Shifting things in her favor for a fresh start, new beginning. High Priestess sideways, using her intuition, moving in silence. I do feel like she's a little bit revealing in her actions being taken. Let's see. Following her intuition to move on to calmer waters mentally. So she's trying to get back in balance through some mental conflict, because even from the Six of Swords we go back, there was the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords, mental conflict, ego, mind games, manipulations, things like that. Just trying to shift away from that, moving in silence, right? Turning things around for a fresh start, new beginning. She's also walking away emotionally. Eight of Cups. Walking away from deception for a new beginning in love. Plotting, planning, sneaking away to a new beginning in love. For Ace of Cups, start over, new beginning emotionally. Just like she's trying to reset the clock on her emotions. Get away from those deceptive thoughts, those self-sabotatory, is that a word? Those self-sabotaging thoughts and things that trick herself mentally. A lot of times we do have those hang-ups to where we get caught up on ourselves. It has nothing to do with anybody else's action. It has everything to do with our own thoughts, our own processes, and what we need to move away from, what we're tricking ourselves into believing and thinking and, incorporating in our thought processes. We need to, quickly move away from that. Excuse me. We need to move away from certain thoughts and beliefs, having that inner knowing of what we do need to move away from. Maybe even feeling some type of chaos surrounding this new beginning, that fresh start, wanting to shift things around, knowing that things work. Feeling like things were chaotic. Let's try this again. Alright, High Priestess of Air. Princess of Cups. Creation, design. Yeah, you guys are thinking on how to create a new beginning. Passionate new beginning. So we have all four aces now. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So now we're cooking. There's some things that are hidden underneath. So you're needing to follow intuition and listen to that. Think that through. What's hidden, what's underneath, what's unknown. And balance that out. So you're trying to figure out how to reciprocate through the things that you don't know. How to keep the balance through those times that are uncertain, unsure, for a new cycle, for things to get moving again, to proceed. New cycle and happiness and enlightenment. For long-term success and stability. Ten of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, Five of Pentacles. It has something to do with the lifestyle needing to be abandoned. For long-term success and stability, that inconsistent energy, that rock star Knight of Wands energy needs to be left out, needs to be abandoned, left out in the cold. Being free, going here and there, here for, a short time, not a long time. Is causing some worry in regards to the long-term success and stability. So we need to turn things around and balance some things out in order for us to balance things out. I'm getting healed. That's the underlying energy. Truth, healing, in order to manifest. Need to surrender, waiting, the waiting game. Open up and give and receive love in order to. So it's like, for success in this connection. Set boundaries and nurture the toxic. Mother yourselves over toxic energies and things of that nature. Things that restrict and bind and control the connection. The Knight of Wands is giving me that, it always gets a bad rap, but in this instance, it's not grounded, it's inconsistent, it shows up for the shows and it leaves to the next city. It's on to the next, and I'm getting that needs to be left out. That's a cause of concern. Walking away emotionally was a plan for a new beginning in love. So let's clarify. Because masculine's doing some inner work, and that's all a part of a strategy as well. He's holding back. Things are crumbling for him emotionally. He's needing to get mentally clear. He's holding off on reconciliation in order to do so, while he does put in work, maybe even focusing on work, holding himself back, being strategic. But it's like he's recognizing some things about himself emotionally, which is making his mind go fuzzy, because our head and our heart does have to match in order for progress. So let's talk about it. What's this Tower moment? Having conflict, shifting things around. The Four of, things are crumbling around him emotionally. He doesn't know how to, because of his emotions. It's something with his feelings. Maybe there is some mental blockages surrounding his emotions. Some things that, holding back, resisting. That's a repeat energy. Being strong, having self-control. What's the Eight of Swords. What's behind the Eight of Swords? Okay. Waiting. Okay, so it's like he's being patient, trying to learn the lesson, trying to get the bigger picture, trying to understand. It's like he's it's like he's waiting for the message to come in, the lesson to learn, to be understood, for that. Maybe even just waiting to commit. Being patient, slow to commit, waiting for things to mature in order to commit, following a sense of tradition, religion, structure, as his firm beliefs as well. It can incorporate bits and pieces of all of that. Let's go with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, clarity. The Tower moment has came. It's happened. Avoiding the Tower moment. Avoiding a Tower moment and disappointment. So he's trying not to be disappointed, hurt, or have some type of emotional loss. He's avoiding a Tower moment because he is in mourning and suffering from some type of emotional loss here. Three of Cups. Yeah, he missed the reconciliation is wanted. Maybe showing that he's out having a good time, but all the while missing, having those nostalgic feelings, thinking about the past, wanting to balance that out, wanting to be fair. What's the Three of Wands? Virtue. Yeah. He's waiting, but internally he's going to reciprocate. He's going to give equally. He's going to be balanced and fair. It's a heavy load for him to carry. It's burdensome. But it's a head over heart decision that he's needing to make in regards to waiting. Let's see, Eight of Pentacles. Putting in some hard work, getting clarity, going deep within. Yes, getting some inner wisdom. That's the Strength card. Holding back, resisting, maybe feeling like feminine is manipulating the situation and not seeing clearly, or unable to make a decision, unable to manifest, holding back from one, growth and expansion, to the feminine, with the Magician in reverse, maybe manipulating by not making a decision, not being decisive, not being clear or communicative. Maybe even trying to grow and expand and nurture himself, take care of himself internally, not trying to manifest or a decision to be made. So it's like he's trying to get clarity and wisdom. It's more like he's being patient. He's following his intuition. He's being strategic, moving in silence as well. Following his intuition through emotional confusion. We spoke about, things coming crashing down for him emotionally, not really knowing what the lesson is as far as just waiting for things to become a little bit more clear, being patient through it, holding himself back in order to avoid a Tower moment, knowing that things pretty much will come crashing down if he does take action. He is having conflict of shifting things around right now. Shifting his energies, shifting his emotions, shifting his thoughts. he's unable to, he's in the process of growing and expanding, and in the process of turning that magician in the upright so he can manifest, turning the king of swords in the upright so he can be decisive, clear thinking. And I feel like this is his internal world that he's trying to get balanced of. Yes, there is a sense of nostalgia, but there is also a sense of mourning and loss and grief, inner conflict, a search for wisdom, a search for truth and clarity. So, yeah, all the while feeling heartbroken over a Ten of Cups situation, blocked mentally, going through a death and a rebirth process. That's why he looks deceptive. He's sneaking away, plotting, planning for union. Double energy, obsessively thinking about a fresh start, new beginning. He has a lot of love. There's a lot of love that he's holding back as he collects more information on how to take action. So it's still in the air. His emotions maybe be getting the better of him at this time. Needing to work through a little bit of that, get some inner wisdom, maybe even consulting a higher source. So, good work, masculine. Keep working on yourself. You'll get there. What's the Eight of Wands for? Yeah, moving forward. Swiftness, fast forward movement with purpose and direction. What's the Two of Pentacles? Sneaking, plotting, planning. What are you planning? What's the Two of Pentacles? For control. So I guess planning to take control. It's something about the control being handed over. So if masculine's tapped out, feminine's going to take control. Shifting things, becoming more grounded, being more stable, turning things around by walking away emotionally. So you need to stabilize yourself, become a little bit more stable, more grounded, maybe even work on finances, become financially secure, and again, walk away emotionally. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, I'm moving on to calmer waters, having a fresh start, new beginning. I'm moving on to calmer waters for a fresh start, new beginning. High Priestess, following intuition and resisting, holding back energy as well. So if masculine's holding back, you hold back. Miss the opportunity to reject emotions right now. Six of Swords, yeah, Five of Swords, mental conflict. So we say we want to move on from that, but that's still present in your ego, and mentally blocked, mental conflict as well. So when I say we can't progress until we have our heads and our hearts matching, that is the truth. It's going to keep going around and around or in circles until everybody's on the same page mentally and emotionally. If the mentals match, then we get there, that's fine. If the emotions match and we get there, that's fine. But until they do, not fine. Eight of Cups, walking away emotionally, even though this is your Ten of Cups. Trying to attract in what you desire. Give me one more for the Eight of Cups. Wanting union. Emotional fulfillment will come from union, foundation being laid, coming together. Seven of Swords, Hangman. So you can become enlightened, being stuck, being stagnant. Looking at long-term success and stability. Maybe not making any movements. in order to gain the long-term success and stability. Trying to figure out how to gain long-term success and stability, because it's like something is is a blockage. Something internally is a blockage. Maybe even some weighing options, maybe sneaking, plotting, planning on how to take control. We got to shift things around and be a little bit more grounded. We got to walk away emotionally. We can't proceed until we clear up those mental blockages. We can't shift and move to a new beginning. There is some internal chaos going on with that. So the chaos would come from internal, because somehow I feel like the ego is blocking externally wanting to move on, but internally there's some type of conflict that's blocking the thought pattern for feminine, because that's also Seven of Swords. If we say the 5 and the 2, Seven of Swords, maybe some, again, mental deception. So we'll have to do some meditation, healing, do some more grounding to figure that out, of what that's about. Ace of Cups, happiness, wanting to present love and give love and receive love. Follow the emotions. Maybe we're not opening up emotionally. Because even with the Sun, getting some type of clarity and understanding surrounding a presentation of love, and following that intuition towards it, giving and receiving the emotions. She's wanting to do that. She's wanting to sneak towards that, but it's like there's some type of hang up, non-movement, not making any moves for long-term success and stability. So it's kind of like wanting to rush in to deliver truth, but blocked. Clarity, rushing towards some type of clarity, setting boundaries, and being independent. Mainly single, unstable, on your own for a new beginning. The King of Cups, there's Queen of Cups. Making a judgment call to go through a death and rebirth, another death and rebirth progress, and get more information for that new beginning of love. So it's kind of like she's needing to come back into control as well. Maybe there was some type of turbulence going on, but let's go ahead. Okay. Princess of Cups clarified by Three of Swords in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Trying to get more clear in thought in regards to what you're creating. The Princess of Cups is the costume designer. What are you making? What are you designing? What are you creating here? In the attempt to come out of heartbreak and toxic energy. So you guys are thinking a little bit more clearly and coming out of that painful feeling, in those things that, control and cause negativity and toxicity within a connection. The Ace of Wands clarified by the Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Just trying to figure out which direction to go. The Moon, what's hidden underneath. You both want to go slowly. That's Six of Pentacles. Equal give and take, reciprocity. Become emotionally independent in the relationship. I feel like once we get an understanding that we do not need to rely on each other's emotionally, because it can be draining, it can be bothersome, it can be codependent, right? We have to choose a solid direction in which way to go. The universe. Charging in, wanting to rush in towards a new cycle, rushing towards putting in work. Okay, trying to work on that new cycle, quick, fast, and in a hurry. What's the sign? Happiness, reconciliation, wanting to come together. One more. Collaborate and build. So you guys are thinking clearly. You see Ten of Pentacles, what's hidden, what's underneath. Those deep feelings, waiting, holding off, waiting so you guys won't move too fast. Trying to hold back. Felt like things were moving a little fast there. Knight of Wands, wanting to come rushing towards this connection. Choices in love. One more for the Knight of Wands. Connection, having a new beginning in love. But it's like, feel like waiting, but feel like things are moving at a fast pace. So in order to gain long-term success and stability, we do need to move slow, because that's exactly what the Knight of Pentacles clarifying, which is the moon. The moon is here with the Three of Wands, Eight of Wands, waiting because things were moving at a rapid pace. In order to gain a long-term success and stability, going back here, we need to move a little bit slower. What's the Five of Pentacles? Worries, clarified by mental stagnation, overthinking, stuck in thoughts, stuck in your head. One more. Stuck, mentally stuck within a new cycle. Stuck in your head, trying to attract your desires here, trying to go with the flow and take a leap of faith. But there's some fears and anxiety about abandonment here. So we got some abandonment issues coming up, which that comes when we become emotionally dependent and independent within a relationship. We don't have to worry about the other person walking off if we're secure in ourselves emotionally. If we are emotionally independent, we don't have to worry about someone taking or being able to take love or emotion away from us. We want to come together. We want to, build and collaborate for stability here, but things were moving too fast. So at this point, we're using our intuitions and moving slow as far as thought process. We're weighing our options. We're choosing a direction in which direction we need to go or take the relationship mutually. Feminine is wanting to just be happy, present love, and give and receive those emotions. But she's keeping herself stagnant as well for long-term success and stability, because there is some type of conflict going on with her. I feel like there is an air of deception surrounding masculine. Picking that up as far as manipulation. The Seven of Swords is manipulative. It is sneaking, plotting, planning, lying, stealing, cheating. But I feel like he's unable to manifest. He feels like there needs to be some growth and expansion in order for him to manifest, because I feel like he doesn't feel capable of manifesting something, or even manifesting being able to make a decision. So weighing options, feeling deceived by the masculine here, feminine. Let's get some angel messages. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. You deserve love. You are lovable. chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. I do feel that because I feel a lot of sense of him holding himself back, holding back, resisting. Strength card twice, Four of Pentacles, as well as Hermit, withdrawn. Patience, Seven of Pentacles. Three of Wands, waiting, holding back. All the while giving equally. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Mutual energy, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That didn't come up, but you know, that could be the possibility of what you're trying to do is healing. So, okay, healing family issues, your love life. Okay, we spoke about that. Unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Maybe even feeling like that because we have the hidden emotions, the slow movement, mental stagnation. I think it has something to do with the mental. Maybe you both feel like, you know, we can't operate straight on attraction or chemistry. We have to be logical about it, which the High Priestess of Air comes through. We have to think about this clearly. We got to move slow. Things are moving, you know, a little bit too fast. We got to get some stability for long-term success, right? And then we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal your past, you experience more love in your present moment. I do feel like coming out of that heartbreak here and letting go of toxic energies definitely is what's coming up with that. And then boom, release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy, feminine. Release your ex. Time has come to clear your energy. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. That's exactly what you want to do in order to be happy. She needs to present love, offer, and follow her intuition emotionally. A new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I do feel like there needs to be a dark conversation taking place because I feel like there is an air of deception and mental discourse between both parties. So there's some blockages we need to clear out here. It's like she's walking away emotionally on both accounts, internally and externally. I do feel like some grounding is needed. Alright, masculine, let your friends help you. Deception. And let your friends help you. Marriage. Maybe discuss commitment a little bit, ask for support. And I may be even feeling like that, waiting to get some type of answers from consulting a higher source with this Seven of Pentacles Hierophant energy. Maybe he is asking for support. We got deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. That's what's on the path. That's what he's looking at. Maybe trying to get clarity on. You deserve love. You are lovable. Maybe you guys feel like this is unrequited love because at this point the chemistry isn't going as you would like it to be, because it says you are lovable. It's hard work. You deserve love, and it's hard work. It's toil and labor. It's something that you do have to put that effort into. With the chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Then it says bad health. It's like the chemistry is in bad health. Underneath the deck, courtship. It's like that's what he's holding back from. Anyway, he's trying to rest and recuperate so he can present this courtship. But it's at this point, it's a resistance. It is a resistance. Healing family issues, yes. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents within a house, home. How you were raised, your foundation. Unrequited love, there's not enough. Okay, so it's growing. It's in the growth stage. Forgiving and learning, that occupation, that's what you're supposed to be working on, what you're guided to work on. Release your ex. Time is clear your energy for who? Your official person. Express your love. In the distant horizon, it's coming up. It's almost here. 36 breaks down to a 9. 9s are near completion, which comes back to this chaos coming back, okay? New love, a new person that stirs your romantic feelings, and then we got mature man. So again, emperor. So whatever he's doing is causing some type of internal chaos. Yeah, from some type of message received. Let's get some outgoing messages. Talking, interested in conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. I do feel like that because he's exerting a lot of strength. Go with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries, maybe even setting those boundaries by holding back, resisting oneself. Hammer. Sabotage, rebuild, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So we got 8 of Pentacles, toil and labor, the Hermit. We have rebuild. No, that was something else. Conflict, trying to turn things around, could be a part of that rebuilding. The sabotage would be him holding back, missing opportunities, wearing that false self mask that we were talking about. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract, mirroring each other, self-image, relationship, reflect our wounds and introspection. That's part of that reflection, getting clarity, holding back until he gets clarity emotionally. He holds back emotions in order to get clarity mentally. If we move too fast, our emotions may not catch up to our thoughts. Vice versa, thoughts may not ever catch up to those emotions. Therefore, our hearts and our mind and our hearts don't match. All right. Karmic relationship, fleeting, trigger, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. That's being emotionally independent within the connection, choosing direction, weighing options, knowing which way to take it. Things were moving too fast, wanting this connection to have a new beginning of love, but within this cycle, you're going to be mentally stuck. Sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslight, perception, focusing out. That may be a part of that. Part of that mental stagnation that comes up here. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. That is, what's that over there? Yeah, that's the 6 of Cups on the masculine side. wanting to reconcile, wanting to build and collaborate and put in the work and effort. That's the internal information that we're receiving. I'm not getting communication at this point, but I'm also getting resisting, holding back, communicating. Three of Wands, Eight of Wands. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting in one, open your heart, getting together perfect. I do feel like that's what we're growing towards. Emotions are growing and getting deeper. When it says here, unrequited love, child, the emotions are immature. They haven't quite grown yet. And then we got mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslight. You guys are putting on this Knight of Wands energy, but internally you want this connection to have a new beginning, new love. Chaos for feminine. Okay. I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. I feel like that would be some of the options as far as weighing options. Two of Pentacles, moving swiftly towards weighing options, making choice, trying to balance things out. Becoming a little bit more grounded, so she walks away emotionally, choosing making those decisions in a connection or emotionally in order to get clarity. Again, many options to choose from. Engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. That would go here. Walking away emotionally, but all the while feeling the Ten of Cups, Four of Wands energy. So feeling emotionally fulfilled and having that foundation, having union, wanting that internally. Then we have the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I feel like a lot of that was for protection measures against deception, even her own deception, mental sabotage type thing going on. Then we have paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other, not making any moves in order to gain long-term success and stability, but also still wanting to just be happy, present love, and open up emotionally. So that's pretty much all I have for you. And underneath the deck we have kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. The emotions are there, the feelings are there, they're just not being presented or acted upon right now. We're trying to gain in control of our internal worlds, our mental clarities. So just kind of keep a positive mindset, balance yourselves out the best you can. Again, think positive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.